Well, hello and welcome to unit number 8 for the Interpretive Trails course. Now, this unit looks at a variety of different kinds of interpretive trails. We've talked about trails in general and standards for trails. And now for interpretive trails, we have a variety of different kinds of interpretive trails. We can have audio trails. We can have sign-in-place trails. We can have leaflet marker trails. We can have trails that use natural features as their trail stop markers. And different types of trails are covered in the book that you have. But what I want you to do for this unit is look at each of the different kinds of trails, and I've given you an example for the audio trail. As an interpretive planner, you just can't recommend a trail and say, well, I think you got to put an audio trail in, it'd be kind of cool, without thinking about, well, what has to happen for an audio trail to actually show up? They just don't magically appear. So there's a whole list that I have to think about before recommending an audio trail for a client. Like, what kind of equipment would I need? What's that equipment going to cost? I'm going to have to get some sound studio work done, so where do I get the sound studio recording? Who's going to be the narrator or narrators for the audio? Well, what kind of sound effects will I need? Will I need bird calls, or will I need historic wagon wheels running through cobblestones? And where will I get those at? How will the audio stations be installed? Will they have to be electrically wired, or will they be solar powered? And if it's audio via cell phone, well then do I need a brand new cell phone number going to a station? Will it go to a website? Where will the audio on the computer be held? How can I edit and update audio if I need to? What are any vandalism issues? What kind of maintenance issues? Can it stand getting wet? Things like that. So before I recommend an audio trail for an interpretive trail, I also have to tell the client, well, this is what's going to be involved in making an audio trail, and here's what it's going to cost you, and here's what it's going to cost in maintenance down the road, and here's how much time it's going to take to get it running. So on the sheet that you got for Unit 8 is my list of things I have to consider in talking with a client about an audio trail for a self-guided trail. So what I want you to do is do kind of a similar thought process list for the other kinds of trails. What's actually involved, and what will the client or the person or the manager have to do to plan and design and install a sign-in-place trail, or a leaflet marker trail, or a video trail for using cell phone video. What's involved in doing a handicap accessible trail, and are there state or federal standards for the trail that have to be in place, and what kind of trail surfacing will I need and trail grades? So each of those trails, to actually go from I want it to have it installed and running, has a cost and a whole list of things that have to be done before it actually is open to the public trail. So your assignment for Unit 8 is to do what I did for the audio trail as an example for you for the other trails. And it probably will be handy for you to keep and save that someplace, because if you're doing trails for other people, because I have a few consultants taking this course as well, or you have to convince a manager or a landscape architect or somebody who's going to plan this, this is a list of things you need to think about. And these are issues that need to be solved and need to be addressed if you're going to actually recommend a thing of that kind of interpretive trail. As always, if you have any questions, send me an email. If you're here in the United States, Canada, or Mexico, you can give me a call, and you can always Skype me. So that's what we have to do for unit number 8, is this whole thought process of, if you want it, this is all the things you're going to have to do to make it happen. Hope you enjoy this unit. Look forward to seeing what your thought process is. Bye-bye.